Welcome back to Arkham Horror 3rd Edition! Oh boy, we are in a world of hurt. I got rid of the blue token out there. I can't remember if I mentioned that at the end of last episode. We have 3 anomalies out on the board. We have 7 Doom tokens on our Azathoth sheet. If it gets to 13, I think we are in an absolute world of trouble. And we need to get 5 clue tokens on the sheet, go through the anomaly to the future, and do I think it was, forget which action it was on the card, 5 times without going insane to win the game. Can we do it? Probably unlikely, but we're going to give it a try. Alright, so we're starting off with Mark Harrigan. Let's take a quick look at his sheet. He's blessed, at least. He's currently engaged. This little hooded dude is trying to kill him. And yeah, we know how that's going to go. So we'll take a quick look at his play area, everything that's going on with him. He's got 3 Doom in his location. This is all terrible. I also want to get Agnes and I want to get Mark together, exchange a bunch of items, and then they have to head through the rift before we get 13 Doom on our, our sheet. Can we do it? I don't know. So as you can see, Mark has a lot going on. He's currently engaged with Hooded Stalker. He's got a first aid kit, probably never get to use it. He has the encyclopedia, which I want to give to Agnes, because this gives her +2 on her next check. So once she jumps through the rift, if she has the encyclopedia, she'll be having a lore. If she focuses her lore, I don't know, we might be able to get some tokens on there. He has his 45 automatics. He has +1 focus strength. So he's going to be rolling 5, 6, 7, 8 dice against this guy. Immediately, that's going to be his first action. He's got a bulletproof vest now. It's all good. He does have the 1 clue, but I want him to research that clue to get 5. I don't know. We're going to see what we have to do. So his first action, he's going to be attacking this guy. He only has 1 health. Don't believe there's even any modifiers. Nope. So it's just going to be a straight 8 dice rolled, and all Mark needs is 1 success. Come on, Mark. We know you can do it. 8 dice. So 3 of the black that come with the game, 5 of the ones that don't come with the game. And he needs 1 success, and oh boy, he just riddles that cultist full of holes. And yeah, the river's here, and or not the river, he'll throw him in the bushes this time. He should have taken him over to the bridge and throw him in the water, because that's where all the bodies went. So this Hooded Stalker has been completely eliminated by Mark. Mark, I think, has got the kill count up there pretty high for the game. That was his first action. Now for his... Oh, and he's blessed. I forgot. He's also blessed. He get even more than that amount of successes. He is blessed, and he's in a space with 3 Doom, and we have this guy sitting here, spitting out Doom. Now Mark could do a move action, become delayed, and attack this guy, which might be a good thing to do, but I want to get... I don't even know. I think we're not going to. I think Mark's going to do an action here to try and get rid of some of this Doom. We want to try and get rid of the anomalies. I don't even know how we're going to possibly do that. So he's going to do a ward action, which is lore, and of course his lore is 1, but he's blessed. And he has a focus to reroll. Now he might lose his blessed if he blows this. So 4, 5, and 6 is a success. Come on, you can do it! He gets a 3, so he will have to blow his focus strength to reroll that. Come on, Mark, you need a 4, 5, or 6. Don't do this to me. Then he gets a 5, so he does succeed in getting rid of 1 Doom. Oh boy. Alright, he keeps his blessed. Oh, I didn't want him to lose blessed. That's Mark's 2 actions. Over we go to Agnes. Agnes is very simply... Let's take a quick look at her as well, and then we're going to have her take her 2 actions. And if you look at Agnes, she's got a Dark Pact, which somehow hasn't come due yet. She's got 1 damage, a couple remnants. She's got her Clairvoyance. She's got a +1 to observation, a +1 to strength, and she's got 5 sanity damage of 6. She is 1 sanity damage away from heading off to a dark place in her mind to never return. So that's where she's sitting. Let's go to the board, have her take her 2 actions. Okay, and the 2 actions that she is going to do, she's just going to go 1, 2. She's going to move for her first action. For her second action, she's going to do a ward action, rolling 4 dice because her lore is 4, and see if she can get a couple of successes. Let's hope so. Get rid of some of that Doom. And Oh, she gets 1 success. Well, 1, I guess, is better than none. So 1 doom is going to come off that location. And now they are both in Merchant District with an anomaly. But, of course, next is the monster phase. And yes, the monster is sitting right here. And this monster, all it does every turn is it just spits out doom. It's performing its little ritual. Place 1 doom on any adjacent space. So it's just going to place a doom on the invisited isle, but it won't because we have an anomaly. So the doom here goes right on the Azathoth sheet, and that's bad. But maybe Mark, whatever. Mark should have taken him out. I don't know. Let's go to the Azathoth sheet and add this doom to it. All right, the Azathoth sheet now has 6, 7, 8 doom tokens on it. 4 clue tokens. And that's our 2 actions for everybody. The monsters have moved. It is now time for encounters. So let's start with Mark. He's having an encounter from the Temporal Fissure deck because we have an anomaly in his location. And Mark's going to get a lovely Temporal Fissure. And he's got 2 doom in his space. This might be pretty bad. Oh, 2 doom. Oh, it's a lore -1. A gleaming gateway reveals an Arkham with tall buildings and fascist iconography. So you try to seal the gate. Lore -1. That would have been good for Agnes. Lore -1. So it just means that poor Mark is rolling 1 die. He's blessed. So a 4, 5, and 6. Come on, Mark! No! And he has no way to reroll. Oh, wait a second. He has a way to reroll. He has a clue token. But we need the clue token. We need it, or we're going to lose the game. Okay, Mark fails, and Mark is no longer blessed. His blessing has run out. When you fail a test, you lose blessing. Oh! Okay, well, that sucked. Well, let's see what's sucky about that. If you pass, if you fail, you realize the future is all too likely. You suffer too, horror. Well, Mark's going to suffer some horror. Let's go to his sheet and give him a couple of horror. But Mark's yelling at me, not so fast. He says, you can use Sophie's portrait. Once per round, you can take a damage to re-roll a test. That is precisely what he's going to do. He's going to take another damage to go ahead and use once per round. When resolving a test, you may suffer 1 damage to re-roll 1 die. Or all dice. So he's going to re-roll that, so he may continue to be blessed. Let's get the dice tray out and try it again. Alright, Mark is currently blessed. He is going to re-roll that using Sophie's ability, and... yeah, he took a damage for nothing. He slapped himself around a few times, re-rolled, and it did not help. Alright, well, yeah, he gets 2 horror instead. And you see the likelihood of them winning the game slowly slipping away into insanity. Alright, so he's going to take a couple of horror. Well, he can put 1 horror on Sophie and 1 horror on himself. And yeah. Alright, now we have an encounter for Agnes. Well, Agnes is in the same region. She's in the Merchant District with this anomaly going on. So, yep, Temporal Rift. She only has 1 doom in her space, though. 0 to 1. The one-armed beggar is dirty. Silver military uniform rattles his tin at you. Babbles about the moon. You may spend $2. We don't have any money. Drop a few coins. If you do, he warns you. Oh, yeah. Remove a new... well, you know, it'd be nice to have money in this game. We just don't. So Sophie just is like, I'm sorry, but I have no money to give you. So you're just going to have to rattle your tin at somebody else. Well, that was a couple horrible failures. And now we get to the lovely and exciting Bag of Doom. I have a funny feeling we're not going to be winning this one. But anyway, first token for Mark is a Doom. Well, of course it's a Doom. Why would it be anything other than a Doom? All right. Oh, boy. Bottom card of the deck, which district are we looking at? We're looking at downtown. And downtown is this one here. Of course it is. So we're just going to get a Doom. And of course, Independence Square now becomes the unstable space. And we get another Doom token on top of the Azathoth sheet. Is there any way to pull this out of the fire? I don't know. Oh man, that's 9 doom on the sheet. And let's get some more tokens out for Mark. He's got one more, and then Agnes has 2. Oh yeah. All right, another token for Mark. Oh, this is going from bad to worse. It's a blank. He's pulling the blanks, of course. Okay, Agnes, it's your turn. Token number 1 is a doom. Oh man, the doom is just spitting out all over the place. Azathoth is up in the sky trying to get out. And we have Merchant District, of course, which is exactly where they are. River Docks now becomes the unstable space. And boom, another doom onto the Azathoth sheet. Oh yes, another doom. So there we go, 10 doom. Remember, we get to 13 and we're flipping over card 9. If the doom would be... Yeah, when there's 13 or more doom, flip over this sheet 9 and read blind chaos. I'm sure that's not good. All right, last token for Agnes. And I should mention that there have been comments, and I think I read actually a line somewhere as well, that this particular scenario, Approach of Azathoth, they suggest that you play this one first when you get Arkham Horror 3rd Edition. It's apparently really, really hard to win, as you can see. I mean, we've been trying, but failing pretty miserably. All right, last token for Agnes is going to be a blank. Oh, she gets a blank. Okay, well, all in all, not horrific, but absolutely not great. We have 10 doom now on the Azathoth sheet. We're going to have to have Mark research that clue, and then maybe take out the cultist, and then it's going to be like a couple of turns before we can get up here to the rift to the other universe, or whatever, to the other side, to the future, and try and shut it down. But man, we are just not in the greatest of shape. So thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comments, subscriptions, and likes. This is Arkham Horror 3rd Edition, Approach of Azathoth, and boy, he's floating up there in the sky with his big eyeball looking down at us, and he's laughing, I think, laughing pretty hard. So thanks so much. I'll see you tomorrow for the continuation.